And we found a rooftop with a splendid view. Look at that. Man, the perfect sunset right here in Khiva. The view is straight out of 1001 Arabian Nights. Look at that. The minaret of the mosque, the dome of the mosque, the other minaret right there, the madrasa or the mausoleum.
Head down the highway side, cold wind but it feels right. With you I'm heavy breathing, feels like I'm lucid dreaming. I'm not usually the type.
What is happening, everyone? Welcome to Turkmenistan. Welcome to the gate towards hell. And from far away, it looks pretty cool as well at night. Oh man, it's scorching hot at times. The wind is blowing as well. Tomorrow we're gonna head towards the Uzbek border. We're gonna stay there overnight, and then the following day we're gonna cross into Khiva.
Head down the highway side.
After 5 years returning to Uzbekistan, but this time starting in Khiva, guys, near the border with Turkmenistan. What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to another episode. We just crossed the border earlier this morning from Turkmenistan to beautiful Uzbekistan, sun shining here in the old city of Khiva. We've been running around ever since this morning at the border. We've been waiting at the customs for SIM cards here, and we finally made it to the busy old town of Khiva, one of the most remarkable and best preserved old cities in Central Asia. So without any further delay, guys, let me show you a little bit of this ancient jewel, one of the main entrances to the old city. How beautiful are the towers, and you'll see a whole bunch more towers all throughout the fortress. Look at that. Look at those magnificent walls. Look at this. Look at this. It's a Sunday today. Everyone is out. The weather is splendid. So of course you're gonna have a packed city here. Man, yeah, this besides Samarkand, which I've been to before, and if you want to see more footage from 5 years ago, definitely head back on the channel. You will find how Uzbekistan was for me way back in the day. But now visiting from the other side, on the north and west side, which I have missed last time when I was here in Khiva. Whole bunch of hats, a lot of souvenir shops, terrific towers. Look at that, all with turquoise on them. Yeah, last time I was here I really wanted to come to Khiva as well, but it's far away, and back then I had only 6 days on let's call it a layover. I went to Kazakhstan, some things happened, and then I had to find something to do for that week, and I decided to fly to Uzbekistan, and I visit Tashkent, Samarkand, and Bukhara, which two of them we're going to visit on this trip as well. So in the following episodes you'll have a whole bunch more highlights and how this country looks like after 5 years. The really cool part about Khiva is you'll have a whole bunch of rooftops where you can admire the beautiful turquoise towers and minarets of the city. Even our hotel, and I definitely recommend Scheherazada Boutique Hotel. I'll show you guys a few things later on. But this is just the introductory videos of the ancient capital here of Khiva. Look at this. You'll see a lot of similarities from the previous episode in the northern part of Turkmenistan where we have been on our last day. These two cities were part of the same empire back in the day, And when the capital moved from Konyan Urgench, it moved to Khiva. And fortunately enough, this is way better preserved. Even though there we have seen beautiful minarets way taller than this, beautiful mausoleums, Khiva has a whole bunch more to offer. Check this out. So this is a madrasa, but it looks like it was transformed into a hotel. Can you believe it? Man, I was not aware of this. I know there are quite a few mausoleums and madrasas in the city, but yeah, the first one that I've ever seen being transformed into a hotel. The old town is quite vast. Everywhere you go, you feel like you're going back in time. In the Arabian Nights, look at this. Statues, beautiful towers, little parks.
To rush into the night. This time I can't be speeding. I'm taking it slow, but I just.
This is a tea shop, but the view is straight out of 1001 Arabian Nights. Man. Yeah, so from what I remember, I can definitely put Khiva over Bukhara and just at the level, at the beauty of Samarkand. Maybe it's been because it's been 5 years since I visited Uzbekistan, but we'll see. We'll see in the following days. Again, this series comprises of our journey from Turkmenistan, from Ashgabat all the way to the city of Osh in Kyrgyzstan. So a lot more things to come on the channel. Definitely head over and see the Gate of Hell in Turkmenistan, the beautiful marble white city of Ashgabat, and some of the other relics in Turkmenistan if you have not. And one of the main gates that we have seen from the other side. Yeah, not enough compliments, guys, not enough compliments. And we have another madrasa right here that it looks like people can go inside and buy costumes and so on. Yeah, we're gonna go and visit. That is the dome of the tea shop that I showed you guys earlier. I mean, what can I say? Just visit Khiva. If you do come to Uzbekistan, make the effort, make the 8-hour ride or take a flight from Samarkand or Tashkent to come to Khiva, because it's worth it. I kind of regret nowadays that I did not come way back then, but I'm in better company right now. I got a couple of my buddies with me, so it's way more worth it when you have good company around you. Yeah, so this is how it looks inside the madrasa as well. If the other one was a hotel, well, this one, it looks like it has a whole bunch of shops here. It might be a hotel as well. Really? All the madrasas in Khiva, a hotel? Let me see if they'll let me film in. No, this one was a museum actually. So yeah, different functions throughout the centuries, throughout the decades. Right, it might still be a small part of it, a madrasa, really not sure. But yeah, I've seen the first one and it made me really curious.
I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow.
And the famous minaret of the mosque of Khiva, guys, exactly like the one on the opposite side in Turkmenistan. Look at that. Only this one has some turquoise shapes and designs on it. Yeah, we have seen it ever since we came into the city. It's a little bit smaller than the one in Konya, but very similar. The inside of the hotel, the beautiful details. But let me show you the rooftop. You can get an idea. you can see almost the full city of Khiva. Look at that. The minaret of the mosque, the dome of the mosque, the other minaret right there, the madrasa or the mausoleum. Spectacular. The only thing we cannot see is the beautiful turquoise thick dome tower, but besides that, everything. Look at that. Everything. I'm gonna show you guys the city walls as well. So today we came back at the hotel. Our batteries are running low on our phones. We have to charge them. We're a little bit tired since we left early this morning. We're on the road for quite a bit, and yeah, we're gonna take it a little bit easy this evening. We're gonna have some kebabs. We're gonna stay out in town. I'll show you guys a few more highlights here and there, but we have another full day in Khiva, so no worries whatsoever. And the hotel room, pretty basic, but everything that you need. A super clean bathroom. You have an AC and beautiful, colorful ceilings. How cool is this narrow street as well? And there's no one on it, just this guy walking. Look at that. So yeah, we rested for a little bit and then decided to head back out. We do have a beautiful sunset. Let me show you a little bit of the color with the towers right there. How cool does that look? Yeah guys, so this is like ancient maze, the city walls and the large walls of the interior of the old city of Khiva. Man, look at that. Picture perfect right there. And a couple of 100 meters away we have another building which resembles probably a madrasa, and just like in Samarkand, the beautiful glowing light that's starting later in the evening. Very cool. Although it seems symmetrical, it's actually not. The entryway is one spot, the facade is a little bit diagonally, but you can move around and you can capture the whole complex. Yeah, at this point you don't know what's a hotel, what's a madrasa, what's a museum. A whole bunch of birds just came from nowhere. Look at that. Everywhere. Super fast, like supersonic speed right there. They're like bats. It's almost sunset time, so let's see how much of the city will be lit up. There are a few parts right here that are starting to get lit up, the colorful ones in the back. But yeah, we're just gonna go have something to eat, have something to drink, and then maybe find a rooftop like that one right there. It's not a bad one. And we found a rooftop with a splendid view. Look at that, man. The perfect sunset right here in Khiva. And what better view can you get of old Khiva than right here? Look at that, the sky all lit up. Perfect. And for archive purposes, gotta get myself a little bit with this beautiful sunset. And when the light is perfect, you just have to be at the right spot. Man, I cannot compliment Khiva enough. This is the perfect welcoming to Uzbekistan. And for supper, going for Iskander, a different type of Iskander than what I know. It looks like it has bread crumbles instead of the flatbread, but we'll see how it is. And before calling it a night, definitely had to come one more time here so we can witness the beautiful colors here. And just a few more highlights around the old city. Yeah, we're heading towards the hotel, but we're doing like a little roundabout in the old city, going pretty much where we went during the day. Tomorrow we're probably gonna head a little bit over on the other side so we can see the city walls. We have been a couple of times to buy the SIM cards, but we were in a rush, so we didn't stop that much. Although we will have one more night here in Khiva, and most likely tomorrow night we will go out. We're gonna find some panorama points as well, film a few things at night. Might as well show you some glimpses today as well, because you never know, a lot of the people that watch one episode will never watch another one, so might as well include as many as possible here. Look at that, the beautiful silhouette of the people walking. But let me show you the two grand minarets as well. Look at that. How cool does it look? Yeah, it's extremely beautiful, guys. I've complimented Khiva way too many times in this video. And the entranceway to the hotel. Look how beautiful it's decorated. And the ceiling as well.